Well, it's Newbie again, and this is exciting. Part 3 of this YouTube series. It's hard for me to contain my excitement. You know, part of doing this model railroad, of course, is buying a bunch of stuff. And the way I do that, of course, is websites where they have auctions and stuff like that, and of course, yeah, the local train store. But for the most part, I'm looking for used stuff, and so in looking at what is available out there, I'm looking at everything. Whatever's out there, I want to see what it is. Well, I came across a guy. It's about my age and has built an N-scale model railroad. He says it took him like 2 years to build it. And he built it with the attitude of, enjoying doing it himself, but he also had this idea that maybe his grandkids and others would really appreciate what he had done. And lo and behold, it wasn't a video game. It wasn't a smartphone. It wasn't apparently as exciting to the younger generation as those of us our age think it could be. And so, life the way it is, he's had this taking up space, and now he's ready to move on to other ventures, and he wants to use the space for something else. So he's interested in selling the whole kit and caboodle. We're talking, of course, track, rolling stock, buildings, trees, scenery, everything, control system. And it is DCC. So, needless to say, this kind of got me excited. So, I contacted the gentleman. He's not nearby, but within a couple hours or so. And we talked, and lo and behold, well, let me back up just a minute. He said one of the things about this is it's 6 foot wide, 10 foot long. And he has no idea. It was not built to be disassembled. It was built to be in place. And he says there's no way that this is going to be easy to get out of there. And he's in, like I say, about my age and not going to be very helpful in removing it. So, because of that, because of the fact that it's just not feasible to get out of there very easily, he was ready to let it go for a mere pittance of its value. So, excuse me, I made him an offer, and we came to an agreement. I bought it. Let me show you what I've got. You see this video here. It's really quite extensive. It's basically just a figure eight. It's double track main line. Anyway, it's built on 3 hollow core doors that are on top of folding tables. And the doors are attached together, and there's 2-inch foam on top of the doors. And he says, I have no idea how you're going to get it out of there. And so my plan is I'm going to see if I can't cut it into 3 pieces the size of those hollow core doors. If that's feasible, if I can do that, then those 3 hollow core doors should be easy to carry out of there. So the plan is to, take the buildings off and the trees and of course the rolling stock, and separate the track where I have to, and saw it apart and see if I can do that. So the plan right now is I'm going to try to line up a couple of buddies, and I'm going to rent a U-Haul trailer, tow it behind my pickup, take a little drive for a couple hours, and see if we can't bring this home. And then I'm going to see what I can do to use as, if just looking at it, it's really neat. It's not as technically functional in terms of track layout and so forth that I really want, but hopefully I can figure out a way to use as much of this as I can as it is, and incorporate it into the plan that I've already started on. So that's where we're going. Of course, the rolling stock, and I'm elated, as you could probably guess. So, wow. Let's see what happens.